Hey Capricorn, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. We're going to be getting insight on love and career today from mid-February to mid-March. I want to say thank you so much for your patience in me getting these out to you. I've been traveling for the last 2 weeks, bouncing around between cities. So I'm finally at a stopping point and I can't wait to do this reading for you. These cards have been prayed over with you in mind. If you'd like for me to send you my good juju, my good energy, say hi in the comments section so that I've got something to focus on that represents you. All right, let's get into it. Starting with career for Capricorns, make sure they're upright. If they fly in reverse, that's how we read them. Only taking the cards that fly out on their own. What does Capricorn need to know mid-February to mid-March for career? All right. I'm going to take that one sideways. I want to keep that in mind. It's sideways. Bear with me real quick. Just going to get a little bit of clarity. Nice. So in regards to your career, you are going to be successful largely because you stood by your convictions with something when you were confused. You were maybe overwhelmed or confused. The Two of Pentacles talks about reprioritizing, kind of trying to get more information, trying to make a decision. So things are kind of cloudy, but you stand by your guns without even confirmation, of course, that your convictions are true. And it's that faith actually that makes you a success in something with, cool. With your career. Now we got Three of Cups, and this talks about collaboration, it talks about celebration, talks about others. So all the threes are like, they're collaboration cards. And so this looks like you're going to be celebrating something huge. You got the Sun to confirm it. This is the happiest card. So wherever you're moving in with your career, whatever direction you're moving in, it's going to be feeling a lot more natural to you. It's going to run smoother. And this is represented by this like child on a bareback horse, right? Like no saddle. There's no clothing on the child. I had to draw it on because YouTube will like hide my videos if I don't. But what that is symbolizing is there's nothing between you and your happiness. There's no compromises that you have to make. There's nothing you have to put on. There's no mask you have to wear. So this is just your natural state of happiness that you're moving into with your career. So congratulations. There is going to be celebrations, it looks like. And then we have also the Page of Cups. So this is like, it makes me smile so big because there's a creative twist, a magical twist to this. If you are in something creative, this is going to be emphasized, okay? And this is a page, so there's a youthful quality to this. If you have at all experienced burnout, this would be the opposite. This is falling back in love with what you do, and you might not even quite expect where it takes you, and that's another phenomenon with a Page of Cups. And it's depicted here with the fish jumping out of the cup. And I like to say, a goblet with a fish full of water, it could survive. Do you expect it to be there? Absolutely not. So that's just kind of a good analogy for the Page of Cups. So we have so far you standing by your convictions in the face of reprioritizing, maybe a little bit of overwhelm, wondering, am I doing the right thing here? And it pays off, big rewards. And then we have the King of Pentacles. Now this is your energy. Pentacles are ruled by the earth signs. And King of Pentacles is somebody who doesn't mess around. They know where every dollar is. They know how to make money. They know how to invest money. They are the King of Coins. So what do we need to know about this King of Coins energy? It's going fast. I'm very excited about this, you guys. This is like picking up speed, money, investments. And we have a twist here, the Four of Cups. What do we need to know about the Four of Cups? Pay attention to your gut. You're going to be attracting a lot to you in your career coming up. And not all that glitters is gold. what is going to be your indication of where you should go with your energy, what you should put your energy into. You may get an offer that does not spark joy. It does not like make you super excited. You feel kind of like, So there is almost a turning point at this moment. And by paying attention to, does this spark joy? Does this feel authentic? Do I feel like my authentic self in the face of this offer? That is where the transformation happens. You're going to be very, very happy, but balance is key. So what this is alluding to is that you may be getting an opportunity that might feel not too exciting when you start picking it apart. They might be asking you it might require you to go out of balance somehow, overworking, maybe the hours push you or push your family in opposite directions. There might be compromise that just doesn't feel too realistic, and it's important that you are aware of that you honor that, that feeling, because this is the path recorrecting itself. Just because you are getting attention and you're getting offers, just take that as a really great sign that you are on the right path. But there's all these tiny little corrections. It's kind of like a pilot flying a plane, right? A plane doesn't fly in one straight direction. It actually gets there by making tiny little corrections. So that's what this is. And there's something very special and transformative in your ability to recognize the difference between an offer that is sitting in your destination, sitting in your path of choice, and an offer that just looks good, might sound good, but it would throw your life out of balance. So that is your career reading. It's very exciting. Feel free to comment down below if this resonates, as well as hitting the like button. Thank you so much. That actually makes a huge difference and helps my channel grow, so I appreciate it. Now we're going to get insight on love. Love for Capricorns, mid-February to mid-March. What do Capricorns need to know for love? One more. For good measure. What do our Capricorns need to know in love? First one out, we have the Hanged Man. So this is getting perspective. This is also Piscean energy. Fascinating. It's a major arcana. Big message. Then we have the Four of Cups. Flying out, but upside down. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Clarity on the Five of Swords. Thank you. Flying out upside down. Okay. Cool. It's getting clear. Bear with me, you guys. I'm kind of like giving you these little teases, right? Because I'm telling you some of the cards, but I don't want to speak too soon. I want to get a very clear picture so that I can give you the best reading possible. Seven of Cups. Cool. So in love, you're coming from a cloudy place basically into a very clear place. In the past, there might have been some bad memories connected to love. I mean, by the time you grow into an adult, everybody has some bad memories connected to love. So that's a very general statement. But let me kind of get this a little bit more clear for you. Those are going to be, it's kind of seeing through the veil. So if you felt maybe like you didn't have enough information or kind of wobbly in love recently, you're going to be coming into a very clear place. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay. So the first card out, like I said, was the Hanged Man. And it's important to say that this is the reigning energy over your love reading. And it's about gaining perspective that you will benefit from very soon. And some of you guys might be saying, did I really need to go through that to gain perspective? And there's nothing that has been wasted in your experiences recently. So we have this place of boredom or apathy It's connected to the Queen of Cups, who can be a water sign, but doesn't have to be. There's somebody who's sensitive, they could be creative, they can be like making the type of person that makes choices from their heart space, not necessarily logically driven, but more compassionately driven. You know, and when they're in balance, they can be so incredibly nurturing and romantic and fun. And even if this is not a romantic reading, there's all sorts of love out there. This would be somebody who might be shy at first, but they're very sensitive and intuitive. And so there's kind of this, there's this lackluster energy attached to them. Somebody might be feeling shut out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles and the Tower. Could have come suddenly, maybe a breakup, or maybe suddenly just kind of disappearing. So whatever it is, the Tower card is, again, not wasted energy. It needed to happen for a particular reason. This is kind of out of your control. These situations happen when, like, the universe, I like to think of it as when the universe wants you to change direction, and it's not going to waste any time. So it just kind of kicks some things into gear for you. And so all you can really control is the way you react to it. So whether this person is coming back and you're just not too excited about it, or this person makes you feel like you were jaded, like you're just not really looking at love like it's this super exciting thing. It's created kind of a cloud. I can feel it when I'm talking to you, almost this cloud moving in front. And you know, your career reading was so off the chain, and it makes me wonder if maybe you're pouring more of your attention into your career, because there's, you know, it's a little more black and white. There, you know what to expect a little bit more. And this feels kind of cloudy, and there's a disenchantment with it. Okay, so this is where you've been coming from. So you might have asked yourself whether or not you could even trust your own reality of things, you know, in the past. And I want to tell you that you are getting this big burst of insight, this big burst of either communication or realization. And so it's coming out of that cloudy place with more information that you needed. Whether it's like kind of a download you get, or somebody directly sends you a message of some sort, speaks to you or sends you a message. Now, from that point on, with that information, with that knowledge, you start to move forward out of this cloudy place, and you've got the Three of Wands, which is like looking out towards the future, looking out towards the horizon, like what's next. And that is the best kind of energy to be able to move into your love reading after this. You're also going to be getting some insight. You're going to be reflecting on the Five of Swords in reverse, and that was connected to the Six of Cups in reverse. This is kind of like maybe arguments of the past, the feelings of like maybe being slighted or done dirty, but it all comes out with a Hermit card. So we have, sandwiching your entire reading, some of the most introspective, quiet energies of the deck. And so the Hermit is also Earth energy, it's Virgo energy. And this lantern, it signifies, you know, your internal wisdom lighting the way. So even through those clouds, if that cloud rolls back in, don't even worry about it, because what you know now, thanks to the perspective you've gotten, you know, and this is the perspective as well, this information you have, you're never going to be without that lantern again. So, you know, and I like to say sometimes gifts come in terrible wrapping paper, but the most beautiful gifts can come that way. So this does feel like it's in your past, and you're coming out of those clouds and you're moving towards a very specific direction. I want to clarify Capricorn this mid-February and in March. We've got your energy with the Devil card, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. I want clarity on the Devil. Yeah, you know, sometimes you don't wait around. It's better not to even wait around for things to pan out exactly how you want. You just move on. And this is where something is going to be rebalancing. If you're doing anything legal, this is a great sign that's going to work out in your favor. But this is going to work out in your favor regardless. And I think moving forward, making new plans is a huge component of that. You are going to be very aware of your boundaries. I do feel that you could be collaborating or connecting with somebody. The Queen of Swords is an energy that is very perceptive, very much around logic and strategy. They're in their heads. They're basically the very opposite of the Queen of Cups, which is somebody you've had this experience, this shattering experience with in the past. So they might be kind of, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling, but it feels like you might be intrigued by them. They might be very different from you, but kind of refreshing. And there's something very rebalancing with the combination of your energies. And it feels, it's got kind of a healing feeling to it. Kind of like leaving it all in the past and blasting forward. Feels good. One final card for my Capricorns for insight, in general insight for their love reading. 7 of Cups, options. So, with this Ace of Swords and the 7 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups is about, it rules over options, imagination. It can also rule over illusions. So you were kind of tricked into something. There is a feeling of, all that glitters is not gold. And you grabbed one of these cups that looked beautiful at first, but it had a serpent in it. And this, you got it again, but it's upright. All that glitters is not gold, but you're wiser now, and you'll grab one of these cups full of treasure. So it's very hopeful and very positive, you guys. Stick with it. Sending you my love. Say hi in the comment section if you'd like for me to wish you my juju, and please like and subscribe. Bye.